Today we're going to revisit a match that we were blessed with on a random day of the week, talking about SmackDown specifically. We have the cerebral assassin Triple H taking on the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy for the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown. In the early 2000s, Triple H was a powerful, arrogant, and calculating heel who referred to himself as the Game because of his self-proclaimed reasoning of being the best in the wrestling business he often called a game. He was one of the most dominating superstars in the early 2000s. He was one of those bad guys you can't help but to love because of how he was as a sports entertainer. He put on great matches in the 2000s and had no problem putting over new superstars or any superstar and could work with just about anyone. Jeff Hardy was always the fan favorite even when he was paired with his brother Matt Hardy during the Attitude Era. People knew just how great he was by his fearless style of being a high flyer and being on Team Xtreme. It was in the 2000s where Matt and Jeff Hardy would start to become part of the singles division, being very much capable of that and was necessary for them each to grow as a WWE superstar. The storyline for this match actually starts with Mr. McMahon and Linda McMahon. Linda McMahon was divorcing Vince McMahon live on TV. Lita caught up with Linda at the end of the show to admire her courage for standing up to Vince McMahon on TV. Vince McMahon overhears Lita talking to Linda, and then as a way to get back at her, puts her, the Hardys, versus Stone Cold, the Intercontinental Champion Triple H, and the $1 billion princess Stephanie McMahon in a mixed tag team match on Raw. The match was pretty good, I can talk about that later, but Team Xtreme wins that match, and this causes Stone Cold and Triple H to be bitter to Team Xtreme, brutally attacking them and putting Lita and Matt out of commission. Stone Cold and Triple H go on a power trip and say that they were unstoppable and that Team Xtreme could never measure up to them. This took place right after WrestleMania 17 when Stone Cold turns heel. During Stone Cold's monologue, Jeff Hardy solo dolo runs with the chair and smacks Triple H in the back, then gets Stone Cold. Stephanie McMahon then slaps Jeff Hardy and retaliates by hitting her with the Twist of Fate, then runs out the ring Sonic fast. Triple H and Stone Cold are pissed, but Triple H is pissed to the 10th power. Triple H goes to William Regal, who was the commissioner, and demanded a match against Jeff Hardy and said that he'd be willing to put his Intercontinental Championship on the line against him. It didn't matter to him, he just wanted Jeff Hardy. With Triple H's aggressive demands, William Regal puts the two in a match the following night on SmackDown as the main event. We begin the match, and Jeff Hardy is the first to come out. Something you gotta love about Jeff Hardy is how exhilarating his entrance is. The moment his theme song is blasting through the arena, the crowd would erupt and go crazy. Strobe lights flickered in sync with the pulsating beat, creating an electrifying atmosphere. It's just like being at a concert. Jeff would burst on the stage brimming with raw energy, along with his signature dance moves for good measure. What made him stand out from his stable was his rebellious spirit, which fit this era perfectly. Triple H comes out, and his legendary and intense entrance is cut short because he's really trying to hurt Jeff. He practically sped walked to the ring, throwing his title on the ground, and immediately him and Jeff are going at it. Triple H is throwing hard jabs, pitting Jeff Hardy in the corner with hard kicks and hard punches. Triple H isn't doing a whole lot of moves, he's just punching him repeatedly, knocking him down, picking him up, knocking him down, and this goes on for about a minute. Jeff is trying to remember what city he's in, but Triple H is not leaving his side, staying on top of him. He has Jeff Hardy by the hair backwards and knocks him down. Triple H then throws Jeff Hardy outside. Jeff finally collects himself and plays some offense. Slowly picking up momentum, Jeff knocks Triple H down with some drop kicks. Jeff runs the ropes but gets caught for a premature pedigree, which he reverses, then does a drop kick to Triple H's two kids. He goes for the cover and Hunter kicks out. Triple H runs to the corner and Jeff catches him with payback punches from the start. Jeff is up and Triple H gets hit 8 times, but Triple H pushes him. Triple H tries to Irish whip Jeff into the same corner, but Jeff goes up for a whisper in the wind. Jeff runs the ropes, but Triple H throws him out again. Triple H is outside, grabs Jeff to throw against the steel steps, but Jeff stops him and slams Triple H's face against it instead. Jeff is on the barricades running for a cross body, but gets caught by Triple H and he slams him. Jeff throws Triple H against the barricade and gets up on the apron for a second crossbody, but Triple H catches him again and slams Jeff again. Triple H finally throws Jeff into the steps. Triple H picks him up and gets him back in the ring and gets him on his feet, but Jeff gets him in the gut and gets him in the face a couple of times, runs the ropes but gets kneed straight to the face. Hunter is directly on top of Jeff Hardy and punches him aggressively in the face. Jeff is in the corner and gets punched again to the face and even gets choked out. Hunter throws Jeff hard into the other ring post. Wanting to punish Jeff for putting hands on the $1 billion princess, Hunter now has Jeff in a sleeper hold. We're losing Jeff as he falls to his knees and moves less and less. He comes to and reverses into a chin buster. Both men are trying to gather stamina and Jeff being the first goes for a Russian leg sweep. Jeff goes up top and Triple H pushes the referee into the ropes, knocking him down. The ref is pissed and starts to push Triple H. Hunter effortlessly pushes the ref back, knocking him down. Triple H has the upper hand here, and while he was taunting, we see his brother Matt Hardy running to the ring with a chair and smacks Triple H hard in the face. Jeff regains his stamina on top of the turnbuckle and does a swanton bomb and goes for the pin and wins his first singles division title, with Stephanie McMahon being as shocked as we were to see Jeff Hardy beating Triple H. Both Hardys run up the ramp with the IC title in hand while Triple H is running around the ring, crashing out in disbelief and confusion. This match may not be a WrestleMania caliber level match, and it may not be as memorable as their matches that they will have in the future, but this title match really showcases a compelling clash of styles and storytelling. Triple H brings his mythical power-based offense and cerebral approach, while Jeff Hardy delivers high-flying, risk-taking maneuvers that keeps the audience on edge. This contrast creates a dynamic of unpredictable bout, keeping fans engaged from start to finish. Additionally, the match is enriched by the personal rivalry and stakes involved, with the prestigious intercontinental title on the line, highlighting both competitors' determination to cement their legacies. Their in-ring chemistry and ability to tell a compelling story through physicality and emotion make the match not just entertaining, but a memorable chapter 1 for an iconic rivalry for the future.
Hello everyone, hope you enjoyed this video. I plan on making more of these, but sometimes I hit a copyright claim from WWE. I'd like to show you highlights from the match, show you more action. If you'd like to see that, go to my Patreon, which is Chameleonaire, go to my TikTok, which is Chameleonaire, and visit my Instagram, which is Chameleon Season, for more action and more videos. Coming soon.